Hi everyone, it's V or Stoner V, depending which video you've seen. If you haven't seen any of the other one, go back and watch them. I don't know what number we're on. I'm just going on. Not even, don't worry about the numbers no more. Nah, just make videos. Okay, sorry this one's late. It was gonna be about a Vegas hostel, but I couldn't do it after the media and what's going on. So I'm going to put that over for a while from now. I had part of it done and I was working on it, and it was a little bit harder than this video right here, so I figure that will be in the future. It will be about how a hostel is different from a hotel. So that was going to be my video I was going to present to you. This is video actually that I'm going to present now is about how I had a cop come up to me after taking video near a military base, I believe. I don't even know what it was, because I don't think it was even in the map as a military base. So it's all I know, it's between here in Nevada and California. I decided in the last minute I wanted the trip. That's how the hostel got involved, so we started heading over there around 1 o'clock in the morning. We headed off and finally, and my wife was tired. We stopped the first time at a truck stop. We slept in the street. We learned how to do all that from a hippie trip. So then she woke up. She's like, oh, I can go further. So we're driving about another 30-40 minutes, and she's like, I'm tired again. I'm like, okay, just pull over. I said, it's dark. I said, we're on the road. It's good. We're on the road. We're good. So with the next stop that she pulls at, I told her, I said, don't get too close to the truck stop. It's kind of bright and I can't sleep. She's like, okay, so where do you want me to go? I said, just pull over to the sunrise is about to come up. Then why don't you go right there? She's like, okay. I sat there for, about 10, tried to sleep for like 10-15 minutes. Couldn't do it. I was like, nah. I knew the sunrise was about to come up. So I got out. Was in the front of the car sitting there, enjoying the morning. It was nice. I knew it was going to probably be a beautiful sunrise because I could see the clouds in the distance. There's clouds coming up and everything. So I was like, oh, this is going to be nice. So I noticed next to me there was like military stuff and everything, but I didn't think nothing of it. Only because it was dark and everything. But once the sunrise started coming up and there was more light where I could see, I saw like lots of tanks. Lots of tanks. I've seen tanks in convoys, but it's always like only tanks, only one thing. I've never seen like everything in one area. And what it seemed odd is like there was so much of everything. Like if something were to happen, I don't know. Because whenever I put what I saw on the media, because during that time Korea was threatening to bomb the U.S. I put that on social media. One guy that was a military guy goes, oh, your eyes are open now. He goes, oh, you've been awakened. Military's been ready. So I don't know how to take his word, but that's why I made this video. Is it normal to have like 10, 15, 20 tanks in one area? Because when I was counting, there's a lot of them. They were all in a row, and they were in the second row, as you'll see in the video. And I was like, wow, that's pretty interesting. So that's why when I started taking videos when I ventured off from the truck. When I ventured off from the truck is when I started noticing that I heard a siren go off, like in a warehouse type thing in the distance, because it had like a warehouse that's made out of metal, like where they put cranes and stuff. Big, tall warehouse, probably 2-3 stories tall. Because I used to work for a company that built those. So it was out there, and then I saw this guy tried going work, because once I noticed he wasn't even out there when we were, we weren't there, and all of a sudden we drove up and there's like cars driving around, little buggies, like they're patrolling, I guess, just making sure I don't get near maybe. But I went forward and I took the front of the video of the tanks and everything, so I showed like the part of it. I didn't walk all the way along there, because I said I just didn't have a good feeling. And I guess I was right, because right after I took the video and I was walking back, 'cause it's only 5 minutes, not even like 2 minutes later, I see a cop coming up on the road. Yeah, he's coming up on the road. I think if he really wanted to talk to me, he would have just slowed down because there was no one in front of him. It's out in the country. There's no one in back of him. I mean, in back of him. There's no one in back of him. And he didn't turn on his lights till after he passed me, so he didn't turn around. So I knew, I was like, something's wrong, or I don't know. It's just okay. I said, well, I'll just do a Snapchat of the sunrise, And he's like, he came up. And he goes, what are you doing? He asked me who I was and what I was doing. I told him I was, told him my name, where I was from, that I was from Long Beach, and that we were heading to Vegas, last minute trip, that I surprised my wife just to get out of town. I said she couldn't sleep. She was tired. We need to pull off the road. I figured it's better than having her drive. It's not good for her to be driving and everything. And he's like, oh, okay. Well, the one thing after he heard my story is like, all right, well, you stay right here. He told me to stay right near the truck. He goes, you're too close to the perimeters right over there. Mostly the gate that I was walking near. I guess I was too close to it. How would he know if I was too close to it? Because that's what he said, you're too close to the perimeters. So that must have been whenever I was taking this video. And why? That's what makes me question. Why would the cop tell me I'm too close to a perimeter? That makes me question. That's why I'm making this video. So maybe you can tell me if it's normal for what I saw. Because I'm not a military person, but because of this cop telling me, and then he said, once your partner wakes up, I need you to leave and go to Vegas. Go on your way. But why would he tell me that? Go on your way. Go on your way. Mostly told me, I couldn't move from my area, so I stayed where I was at until she woke up, because I didn't want to wake up my wife, like, hey, we got to get out of here because this cop told us, But it made me question, so that's why I'm asking. Is it normal to have all this military stuff? Because that's why I'm making this video, because it made me question, because everything going on, in this world, it made me question. It's like, why would the cop come up to me? Why were there sirens going off in the distance? It made me question a lot of stuff. So here's this video. Now, if can give me an answer, leave it right down there. Yeah. Also subscribe, because you never know what I'm going to talk about next. Be something me and my wife may go on an adventure pretty soon. We'll put it on here. LA does lots of cool events. We've been talking about going to more events now, so you'll be having lots of cool stuff coming up. I also have special guests coming up, comedians. I have a lot of comedian friends, so they've said they'd come up. We're gonna think of something to talk about. So a lot of cool stuff coming up. So now I'm going to show you that video and some other videos of that I was doing right before the cop came up. And it wasn't even, like I said, I wasn't even there after, once I got out of the car, when I walked around, that it was not even 5 minutes later after that video, that cop was there. So tell me if it's normal. All right. Then if it's normal, I have nothing to worry about. And that cop was just being a butthole. So, or just wanted to scare somebody that day, or just be an ass. Who knows? We never know in this world. We're just human. We don't know. I can't get mad at him for getting mad if he was mad that day. But I do question of his mannerisms, of why he was that way. And that's why this video that's coming up. All right. Till the next video. Watch to the end. Beautiful sunrise. Beautiful. Stay to the end. All right. Bye-bye. Wonderful view out here. I wanted to show you this before I left. First, you can see the beautiful sunrise. It's beautiful. Well, we came about this area, and it says, U.S. government don't trespass. I noticed whenever we were here at dark, I couldn't really tell what was going on. I just thought that we were just next to, just a place that it looked military, but I really couldn't tell anything from it. But once I I just thought I'd just walk around. Every once in a while we'll hear a sound go off in the distance. But I found more than 20 tanks placed, ready to go. All different kinds. And I will zoom in to show you. As you can see, there's many tanks in that second row. This first line is camouflaging what's behind there. And there's just rows and rows of cannons. And then you got this whole convoy thing. Can't get a good view. Yeah, I thought this was a little off. I'll just go one area where I can show you. Or maybe this is where they make them. I don't know. It's kind of weird to find that many tanks in one area. Because that's on that train. There's another right in front of it. You just can't see it because there's other things in the way, masking it from the road. But whenever I walked forward, you saw those ones right there. And I counted at least 20 in all these generators, because I know these, I believe these are generators. I don't know what the other stuff is, but it looked like it's all ready to go. I don't know if they have another row of things ready out there, but if someone can tell me if this is normal. I've never ever in my life ever seen a convoy like that where they have so many tanks. I usually sometimes see multiple different things. Sorry, can't really get much there. So, and like I said, every once in a while I'll hear a siren go off in the distance, and then I see that flashing light in the distance, like it's a train coming this way, but it hasn't made it this way. We've been here about 45, maybe an hour now. I don't know what this is. No, like I said, if those are tanks, I mean, they look like tanks to me, but they're all in the back row, and they're all behind this. I mean, there's a crane right there, but I don't know if that's where they make them here. Maybe somebody can tell me if this is normal. There's a guy driving around now, but maybe someone can let me know if this is normal. I just wanted to get on this road in case he comes by and drives by, but I'll tell you what, I think it's right next to a wonderful view. I just had the PD come by asking me what I was doing here, and I was too close to the perimeters. Why is that?